What's going on guys, Cesar here. Welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm talking about Albus Dumbledore and the fact that he's gay. So yeah, Albus Dumbledore is gay. Surprise, surprise. JK Rowling actually revealed that back in 2007. By the way, JK Rowling is kinda hot. But yeah, JK Rowling said that Dumbledore is in fact gay. Not also was he gay, but he also had a boyfriend. We'll talk about his boyfriend in a second, but first let me just say this. It was kinda obvious in the movies that he might be gay. Like he didn't have any children, he was never married. It's kind of uncommon for someone that age to be unmarried, especially if he's wise and we look up into him. He's often a family man if he is. I mean, these obviously are not reasons to think that someone is gay, but they raise some eyebrows. Like, well, why have you never been married? Why don't you have any family? It's weird. Also, Michael Gambon's portrayal of Dumbledore often conveys a deep sense of guilt and sorrow. Not because of the gayness itself, but because particularly it was regarding, his past with a specific someone. And that someone he wouldn't be with if he wasn't gay. Although this connection is left ambiguous in the original films. And I don't even know if they actually informed Michael that he was portraying a gay person, so he should be kind of into that, but most likely not. I know I chose to put the old actor with the new actor in the same freaking picture. Am I suggesting that the old Dumbledore was gay with the new Dumbledore? No, I'm not suggesting that. This is just coincidence. So who is Dumbledore's boyfriend we're talking about? Or ex-boyfriend, to be more specific. It was Gallard Grindlewald. Dun dun dun. I'm just gonna say his name once in this video, and after that I'm gonna refer to him as Gelly or him, because his name is very hard to pronounce and English isn't my first language. Gallard only appeared once in the Harry Potter movies, so if you've only watched the movies, you probably won't know much about him. However, he had a huge role in the Fantastic Beasts series. As a matter of fact, his name is in the title of one of the movies. He's the one on the left. Now, I'm not gonna talk about any of the events that happened in the Fantastic Beasts series, just in case you haven't watched it yet. I don't want to spoil things for you. I'll just talk about his relationship with Dumbledore. So Dumbledore and Gellert actually met in their late teens during the summer of 1899, and they met in Godric's Hollow. Godric's Hollow is the village where Harry Potter's parents died, but that information is irrelevant. Anyways, Dumbledore and Grindelwald actually, they were both 70. I said I would never say his name, but I said it. But anyways, they both were around 17 when they met. In the summer of 1899 in Godric's Hollow, I think I already said that. And according to JK Rowling, Dumbledore was in love with Grindelwald. However, Grindelwald didn't exactly love Dumbledore back, or at least he didn't love him back the same way Dumbledore loved him. So yeah, Dumbledore's love was requited, or at least not fully reciprocated by Grindelwald, whose primary focus was actually on power and his own ideology. Grindelwald had dark ambitions, and probably Dumbledore's infatuation kind of blinded him from that fact. Let us talk about the tragic rift that separated them. Their bond was severed after a heated argument involving Dumbledore's younger brother, Albus Dumbledore. Look at the way Hermione looks at him, like he disgusts her. Anyways, this argument escalated into a three-way duel. The duel was obviously between Albus, Gellert, and Aberforth. During the chaos, someone was accidentally killed. Ariana Grindle, no, I'm just kidding. Ariana, Dumbledore's sister. Basically, Ariana was caught in the crossfire. It is unclear who specifically cast the fatal spell, but she was hit by one of the spells and it ended her life. I wouldn't say she was hit, she was more like struck, like a lightning. After this tragic event, Grindelwald fled, and their bond was permanently broken, and Dumbledore carried the weight of guilt and heartbreak for the rest of his life. This is exactly why I said that Michael Gambon's portrayal of Dumbledore actually kind of showed some sort of a sense of guilt and sorrow and sadness. But I'm not sure if it was intentional. I'm not sure if they even told him about this tragic backstory of Dumbledore when they gave him the role. I honestly don't think so, because JK Rowling actually mentioned all that later in 2007. However, his portrayal kind of fits Dumbledore's tragic backstory. I'll just say that. It's even sadder to know about this tragic backstory of Dumbledore after we already know that his end was kind of tragic. I mean, I know it was part of his plan to die and all, but still, it was kind of tragic. So yeah, he had a tragic backstory and the ending was kind of sad, so his whole life was a mess, really. Anyways, that's all I have to say about Dumbledore and the fact that he's gay. And as you can see, he's closing the door right now, which means the video is ending. So yeah, see you later. It also indicates that he's coming out of the closet, since we're knowing that he's gay and all. Yeah, whatever.